This conference will now be recorded.
So what you can do is you can download the data which I have already sent so that we will proceed with the pivot table. Okay. So I'll download now. You can also download it. It is from the kaggle.com. I've shared you a link. This is the dataset link which I've shared you. You can download it. Okay. I'm going for this website, this page, download a zip file. I'll extract the file to the desktop so that I can use from there. So this is the file which I have, and this file is in a format of Microsoft Excel workbook. When you open this file, okay, these are the two sheets you will be having: list of orders, order breakdown. Okay, list of orders, order breakdown. These are the two sheets you will be having. Make sure you have downloaded it. If you have not done, then please download it now. See, I've told you to download the Tableau. So Tableau, if you are going to download, let me tell you what you have to do. If at all you want it for your device and it is valid for only 14 days, just search as Tableau desktop download. Tableau desktop download. So you will get this download Tableau desktop. Click on this. It'll ask you the basic information. You can provide anything. There is no something which you select something also. See this organization name, select something. Role also you select something from this. Okay, then download the free trial version. You will get it for 14 days free. Once it is over, 14 days is over, you will not be able to use this. If you want to permanently install the software for your device, for your laptop, then you have to bring the laptop to the NICT center. Okay, NICT Computer Education Jayanagar. You can search that in your, like, let me put it here. NICT Computer Education Jayanagar. If you search this, you will get this address. Okay, this is the address. Okay, it is open till 9 p.m. But still, before you come, just inform once. There is a contact number of Mr. Anand. Contact person is Mr. Anand. You have to contact that person. He will let you know if he is available. You can get come here and get installed. And you can also have a directions. Google Map also you can use. It is pinned. Okay, you can go through this and you can visit the place. Either go with this option for 14 days trial version. If not, you can visit here and come, get installed, and then you can go. You can make your friends also join together, come together, all of you, and get it installed. I have like only few people have come, right, in the month of Jan. That means it is next week only, Nama. You can come. Till that, if you want to try, you can go with this trial version. After the trial version is expired, then you can come with that. Come and get it installed. Okay. You can come in January also, no problem. And others also, it is the same procedure. If you want, you can go with Tableau desktop download. If not, you can visit NICT Computer Education. So Jayanagar Center, get it installed and you can go. Okay. Now let's continue here. So before that, let me ask you, did you all download this? Reply me. Yes, no, say something. Why you people are not responding? If it is done, you tell me. If not, I'll give you some time. At least you can download in the meanwhile. Okay. Yukti is done. Shravani. Okay. Kyati. So now what you can do is, since you people have downloaded, I'll just go step by step. You can follow me. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I'll redo that once again. Okay. Now what here? I have a two sheets, list of orders and order breakdown. So what I will do is, here I have a order ID. I'll go for this order breakdown. Here also I have a order ID. Look at this. I have an information of some details here, which is saying the details of what it has been bought, right? So this is a order ID. When the order was placed, who is the customer, from which city, which country, which region, then you have from which segment, ship date, ship mode, state and latitude, longitude. For the same order ID, in an order breakdown, see, one order ID is having a two products booked. That means we place an order. We just select 2 3 items, add it to the cart. After adding to the cart, then what we will do? We will add it. Then we will place an order. It's the same thing here. Order number is one, but we have a multiple products. Look at this. Look at this. I have 4,118 orders placed. 4,118 orders placed. When I come here, so in that order, I have 8,048 number of stock items placed. Okay, this two information I'm having. So this is order ID, and here also I have a order ID. Okay, so purposely I'm just changing. You don't have to change it. I'll tell you the difference when what it is. Why? Okay, so here I'm changing these as ID and here as order ID. Now I'll create this as a table. You can place your cursor in somewhere, any other place, any cell. Press Ctrl T. It will show you an option, create table. Ctrl T to create a table. Now see, even the range is selected. You can see this dancing lines which is moving around, right? The entire range has been selected from A1 to L4118 till here it has been selected. I'll click on this OK. As soon as I click on OK, table 1 is created and it has chosen the table style also. If at all you want to change the table style, you can change it. I'm changing this to one style, the blue. And then I will rename this as order data. ORDER, order underscore data. Order underscore data. This is what I have done. Let me repeat it. I just place a cursor in between the data where I have a data entry in the place of list of orders. After placing, Control T. Control T is for inserting a table. Control T is for the inserting table. Once you press this Control T, you will get a dialog box. You will get a dialog box for creating a table. Then you have to click on OK. Then you will get the screen. You can choose a style whatever you want, and then you can rename this as order data. I have renamed it as order data. Okay. Then next sheet you have here as order breakdown. Again I place a cursor here. Control T. I got this line selected. I'll click on this OK. Let me select the table design color. You can choose any color. It says the table name as table 2. I'll change this as sales underscore data. First one is order data. Second one is sales data. Two names have given. You can do this. Then I'll start with the pivot table. Finish this and tell me so that I'll proceed with the next one. Have you all done it? Have you all done? Okay, fine. Let's proceed now. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to work on a pivot table. Now, what is pivot table? Pivot table is where we have a large data. In that, I just need to pull some data's information. Say, we have already done with the VLOOKUP, like searching of information, HLOOKUP in horizontal data. Sum if the total of east region, north region, like this we have done with some conditions. So all these things, even if I want a some value, minimum value, maximum value, all these values, if I need to get it, what should I do? I have to extract the information. To extract this information in a summarized values, we will be using this pivot table. Okay, so when you're using a pivot table, make sure there is no merge cell in between your data. No merge cell, no blank values in your pivot table. Why? Merge cell will not be able to do a summarized total. Blank cell, even the blank cell will be considered as an another data with a blank values. So you have to avoid this too. Then we will create this pivot table. Now what I need is, I'm into the second sheet, order breakdown. I need the number of sales that has happened in each and every category. The total sales in the category. So what we will do, just place a cursor in between anywhere, go for this pivot table. It is asking me what table name, sales data. By default I have what name I have given, that it has taken, and it is here new worksheet. It is a new worksheet. So I'll click on this OK, because I don't want to create in a same sheet where I have a data. I will extract the information, the summarized information, in a new place. So I'm taking here as the new worksheet. Okay, the new worksheet. So now what I'll do is I'll click on this OK. Okay, As soon as I do this, what happens? I got this table. So you can see a pivot table. If at all you want to rename this, you can do it. What I need is, this is a design it shows me. And I have to scroll down and check for this detail. So for this, in this settings option, tools, choose a field to add your reports, the setting symbol you have. Just click on this. I will select the second option, field section and area section side by side. So what does mean? This is the field setting, this is area setting. I want side by side so that I can pick the details. So I'm keeping like this. Now I can select here what I need. I need a category. I need a category and the sum of sales. Now I got this. Even if you want to change the designs of the colors, you can change it. I've changed the color. Try this and tell me. What you have to do is, in an order breakdown, place your cursor somewhere between. Go for insert, pivot table, let it be new worksheet. Click on OK. Click on OK. Right? Once you click on OK, you will get this new sheet 1. Sheet 1 will be added. You need to take a category to the row, sales to the values. So this is how it will display. Okay, you have to do this. Do this and tell me. If you're not able to download the amazing math data, let me share you this on our WhatsApp group. Okay. Whoever is not having, for them I'm sharing the file which I've already created, so that you can start continuing on the same thing which I'm using right now. Others, if you have downloaded, well and good, you can continue on that. Okay, I've shared you the file. Who have not downloaded, who are not able to download it, you can use the file which I've shared you on our WhatsApp group. Okay, you can use that for working. Clear? I'll give you 2 minutes. Please download it so that we will start continuing working on it. You will be having till what I have done, all those details you will be having. You don't have to work on the other things. Okay, so what I have created, this will be till here readily, it will be available. You will just continue along with me. Have you all downloaded it? Did you download the file? Okay, fine. Then let's continue. So now what it is, from the order breakdown, I took a total sales of the categories. So how you will do the sum if calculation? The same thing. Sum of furniture, sum of office supplies, and sum of technology. All this total you are getting here. If you need to know how this total has got, you can just double click on this. Double click, it will give you all the list. See, this is all entirely furniture. There is no other details. So I just double clicked on a furniture. So entire furniture classification you are getting detailed one. I'll delete this. As of now, I'm not in need of this. So I'm deleting it. So sheet 1 is enough. Now what I need the same sales for this segment related. I need the same sales for the segment related. So how to get that? So again, I'm placing this cursor in the list of order sheet. List of order sheet. Go for insert, pivot table. Now I don't want in different place. I want it in same place. So I will take here existing workbook, that is worksheet, location. In sheet 1 I want to create a table here. In sheet 1 I have to create a table here, so I'm selecting this and I'll click on this. Okay, I got this. Now what happens, I'll select the segment. I got it, but I don't have a sales details is available in order breakdown. So I'll go for this more table. It is saying you have to make a data models. If you have to create a data models, that means you have to create a new pivot table. Only then I can connect with another table. If not, I can't use this. So this method of creating a pivot table is not valid when we have a multiple sheet. Only when I am working on single sheet directly I can use a pivot table. But when I have a multiple sheets to use, then what you have to do is you have to connect the sheets. So what I'm going to do here, this sheet 1, I'll delete it. If you have already created, you can also delete it. No problem in that. Okay, now after deleting, now what I will do, I'll go for this list of orders from the first sheet. I'm doing from the beginning. List of orders, I'll place my cursor anywhere. Insert, pivot table, let it be a new worksheet. And one more thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this option. Which one? Add this data to the data model, which means it will help you to use the analyzation using a multiple tables. We have two tables, right? So if I have to connect it, I have to obviously use a model. So I'm using this, add this data to the data model. I'll click on this OK. As soon as I click on this OK, now what happened, this data will be created in a new sheet. So I got this here. So sheet 1. Now what I can do, I will select here the segment and here the values. So see, order breakdown, order data I have, but I don't have the other data, but I have an option here, active and all sheets. I'll go select the sales. In the sales data, I'll select the sales here. Now what happened, see the grand total itself, it is showing me, the grand total itself. Okay, let it be, I'll do this. Okay, grand total itself. I'll create one more table. Okay, I'll go for the same thing, list of orders, insert, pivot table, existing worksheet, add this for the data model. I'm doing the same thing, existing worksheet, add this for the data model. Okay, so it is asking for the existing worksheet location. Let me add it here. I'll click on this. Okay, I got a new pivot table. So I'm not using the sales data, this order data. I'm going to use order data. Same thing as previous what I have done. I'll take as category and the sales. Now see the total. Total is both one and the same, right? Total is one and the same. 2348482, 2348482. And see this total of this furniture, office supplies, technology, it is different. But here it is not different. The reason, we have created a data model and I have done one changes purposely. This is order ID and here as a ID. Now what this device will understand, it will not understand that it is having the same information. It will understand that there is no common headings in both the table. When it is assuming that there is no common fields, now what we have to do, I have to make it understand that there are two common fields but with a different name. So what we will do, relationship between two tables created, or you can say auto detect also, order data and the sales data. In order data it is having a order ID and in sales data it is having a ID. Now I'll click on this. Okay, as soon as I click on the OK, see, you can see the values changed. Try this. If you have a doubts, you ask me, I'll tell you again. I'll tell you step by step what I have done. You can try this. What I did, I went to list of orders, click on this, insert, pivot table, take this as new sheet. So if you are taking a new sheet, you take it as new sheet if you have already created. Since I'm doing from the beginning, I've taken as new sheet. Then click on this, add to data model, add this to data model. Once you select this data model and click on OK, you will get a pivot table screen here. Okay, that means a pivot table screen here. What you will select, from the order data, you have to click on this all. From the order data, you will select a segment. From the sales data, you will select the sales. Now after selecting this, next what you have to do is, you will get one dialog box here saying that relationship, create it. Okay, first one, say order data, order ID, sales data, ID, common field, and then click on OK. So once you click on this OK, you will get this values. Okay, this is the first step. Second step, what I have done, again I went to list of orders, I placed my cursor, create a pivot table. I've selected existing worksheet and look, add this for the data model. Location I went and I have chosen this location where I have to create. Once I click on the cell, it will create the data. Okay, after clicking on OK, what I have done is, in the second data, I've only taken a sales data, that is sales data, category and sales. This I have done. Once I've selected, I got this values. That's all. These are the two tables I have created. Okay, so try this and do it. Once you have done, just let me know.
Ma'am, can you repeat the create relationship part?
Okay, see, create relationship in the sense, okay, I'll do from the beginning in that case. Okay, I'll do both the tables. So insert, I'm just into a list of orders, I'll click here, Go for this pivot table, new worksheet, add this for the data model. I'll click on this. Okay, I got a table. I'll select here all. From order breakdown, I need a segment. From sales data, I need a sales. Okay, so this, if you're not getting a relationship, you will get a dialog box here. Click on a create. Click on a create. I've already created, so it is directly taking. Click on a create option. Okay, once you click on a create option, it will show you that two places, four fields. First one, select there as order data. Second data, first data order data. Second one sales data you selected. In order data, you have a order ID. You have to select a field order ID. In second one sales data, you have to select as ID what has been given. So then the relationship will be built. You just need to click on the OK option.
Got it, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Insert, pivot table, new worksheet. Add this for the data model. Click on OK. A new sheet is added. I'll go for this all. Order breakdown, segment. Then from the sales data, I need a sales. So create a relationship. First table is order data. In this, the common field is order ID. Second table is sales data. In this, the common field is sales. I'll click on this OK. It says here blank. So did I filter anything? Create. From this, it is a segment. Then from the sales data, I'll take a sales. So I'll go for create. Then here order data. From here sales data. Common field is order ID. Here it is ID. I'll click on this. Okay. I got this values calculation. Second table, what I did is I just want to create one more table. Insert, pivot table, existing worksheet. I want a table to be created in same place. So existing worksheet. Add this for the data model. The location where I need to create is here. I'll click on this OK. Now all, but I want it from the sales data only. I'll take a category and it's sales. So I got this. Okay, so let me change the design for the better understanding. I'll give a different color. Now third one I have to create, you will do along with me. I'm going for this list of order sheet. Place your cursor somewhere, go to insert, click on this pivot table. Now existing worksheet, add this for the data model. Location, I'm choosing here. I've choose the location here. Okay, what I did, I went to list of orders, insert, pivot table. Okay, pivot table, existing worksheet. I've chosen this location, gave a tick mark for this, add this to our data model. Now I'll click on this. Okay, I got this data. Now what I'll do, again I'm going for all. Here I'll be selecting ship mode. Ship mode. Then I'll go for the sales data. Here I'll select a sales and then done. Okay, now you can place your cursor somewhere. Now what it is, this is showing me the total sales. Okay, I'll place this also. I'll change the color for this. Do this and confirm me once you have done. Then I'll tell you what are the changes that I can do.
I have a question.
Tell me, ma.
Ma'am, you said in order to make Excel understand that it's the same it's the same field, we'll have
Hmm.
to specify the relationship.
Hmm.
Suppose if the name is same, will it automatically understand? Here in our
Yes.
case, one was order ID, one was ID. If the
Hmm.
same exact name is given, will it be able to understand on its own?
Yes, automatically it will detect. Since we will be marking as create a data model, automatically it will understand when the fields are same.
Okay.
Okay. Now we will do this. Now what I want is, here I have a sales value, but I don't want this value. I want an average sales. What it says me here, sum of sales, right? You can see in the field also sum of sales. So I'll click on this drop down. You will find an option as value field setting. To turn this into average sales value, I'll go for this value field setting. You have an option here as average. See here, sum, count, average, maximum, minimum. Okay, there are many options which you want. Those things you can take. I'm taking here as average, and then I'll click on this OK. And I don't want this many decimal values. I'll reduce this decimal values to 2 points, where in home tab I'm reducing this decimal points. Thus you can do. I'm telling you once again, I'm repeating this. I've selected this table. Go for this value field setting where you have a values, sum of sales it will display. Go for this, select here as a value field setting. Then in this you will select here as average and then click on this OK. Then you will get this. Okay, now what I want, I don't want this sum of sales and not even the average sales. I wanted to know the number of sales, that means count I need it. Okay, for count what we will go, again we will come for this value field setting, drop down, value field setting. I'll take here as a count and then I'll click on this OK. So these are the number of sales that has taken place. Do this too, then the third one I'll show you in a different one. You have to confirm it once you have done the step. Have you all done this? Two things, average values and count values, field setting. Response me yes, no, whatever it is. Have you all done? I'm proceeding with the next point. Okay, so here I have a third table which is having a details of the priority, that is order priorities and the sum of sales. I don't want this average count and all. I want all the sales in a percentage wise. My grand total will be 100%. How much percentage is in economy plus immediate and priority, this I wanted. So what I'll do, I'll go for the sum of sales value field setting. Instead of this field summarize values by, I'll go for show values as, right? show values as, and here I'm taking percentage of grand total. Percentage of grand total you have to take and click on this OK. Now 100% is a grand total. What is the percentage in each and everything you have here? So it is same total. Value field setting, you will go for this show values as, then you will be selecting here percentage of grand total. Click on this OK. This will be done. Now I'll click on this OK. Okay, since I've already done it, I'm clicking on OK. So this is the next step. Now I'll create another table also. So let me place it here, or if you want to create it, you can create here also. But I want a new table. I'll place it below this. Okay, list of orders, list of order sheet, insert. I'm placing my cursor inside this list of order sheet. Insert, pivot table, existing worksheet. Create this for the data model. And for the location, I'll go for sheet 1. I'll choose this as a location and I'll click on this OK. Now here what I want region inner rows, region inner rows. Then I'll go for the second sheet, sales data, subcategory in a row. Okay, column I've taken a region, rows I've taken a subcategory, profit I'll put it into values. Profit I'll put it into values. You can click, drag and drop. That's what you can do. So this is the profit on each and region for the sales that has happened in each and every region. Okay, and then now if you want to change this value settings, that also you can do. If not, you can leave this. So I'll change just the design, the color, all will be in one color, each will be in one color. Okay, and again now I'll create one more pivot table also. I'll go for list of orders, insert, pivot table, existing worksheet, add this for the data model, location, sheet 1, and now I'm choosing a table here. I'll click on this OK. What I need here is I need state wise. If I take here all, I have an option in a order data country. So country, these are the countries. Okay, let me take country instead of state. I'll take a country. Then I'll go for the sales data. Here I'll choose sales and then a profit. Both together I'm choosing. These are the values. This I have done. And in designs, I'll change the color. That's all. This is my required data, what I have done. Now you can work on this. Once you have done, you let me know. So I'll proceed with the next thing, how to make a filters option, how to create a dashboard creation in Excel, that we will see. Finish this. I'll give you 2 minutes. Once you finish, then I'll proceed with the next step. Did you all finish this table? All the 5 tables? 3, 4, 5 tables. Have you done it? You all can hear me? Am I audible to you all? Okay, so that means I'm audible to you. So you have to respond me this too, whether you have done it or if you have not done, or do you want me to continue the process? You will do it later.
We'll do it with.
Okay, fine. Have you all done all the steps? Fine. Okay. Now, what I'll do, I need to filter this data. Say, if I filter here, I just want to see only the corporate information. Okay. So I'll remove the home office and consumer. I'll click on this. Okay. This is done. But what it is happening is it was only filtering here, right? Even if I select everything, suppose if I want to know home office, it is having 275.25 uh, 0.25 is my average sales. That means according to the home office, how much in each and every category, this also I have to see, how much in this also I have to see, all the data according to one option, others data also gets to get filtered. Now what I have to do is, suppose if I'm inserting a chart also, say I want all this to be changed. In simple, I'll take something where I can apply some filters. Okay, I'll place my cursor inside one table, insert, I have a slicer, you will get all the list. Okay, list of all options. Okay, in this, whichever you want, that you can take. Okay, whichever you want, that you can take. And here, what I'll take a region. I've not selected region in this table, but still I'm taking a region and I'll click on this OK. Now you can see I got the list of regions option. Now see, when I click on central, look at this, the values change. North, south, central, north, south, values changes, removing a filter. I need the same changes to happen in all the tables. So what we will do, as soon as you insert a slicer, you will get this tab, slicer, and you will find an option as report connection. Click on this. So what happened here? Only table 1 has been given a check mark. Give a second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. Select all the tables. Then click on this OK. Now what I'll do, I'll select a central, north, south. Now you can see all the changes. Changes happening, removing of filters. Central, north, south. All the data is changing. So how you want to change, like that you can change it. Okay. Apply the filters and see.
Ma'am, so by default, if we don't have a filter, it will show up the sum of all regions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've removed the filters here. You have an option clear filters. If I select the central, north, south, now all this will change. I'll remove the filters. So default values, you will get it. So how to connect it? You have to go for the slicer tab, report connection. You have to give a tick mark inside all the tables what you have created. Only then whichever table is selected, those tables will have a changes according to the filters applied. Understood? Now we will do one more thing also, another filter option also we will try. Okay, again you place your cursor somewhere wherever you want, any table. It is not mandatory that you have to select this only. Just select some table. After selecting some table, I'll go for this insert. This time I don't want the options of which one, this city names I don't want. I'll leave the day names. I want in which period from like see here we have a date. Date is from when we have a information of 2011, 12, 13, 14, 4 years data I have. So year wise I want to see it. So it is a period. When it is a period, that means it is having some date. You have to see the date range, you have to see month wise, you have to see year wise. If you have to see, then how to do that? For that, just place your cursor in somewhere here. Go for timeline. Slicer will give you headings of all the fields, right? Headings of all the fields. And here timeline will give you only the date, so I am going to take here as ship date, and I'll click on this OK. I got this date. So it is having all the dates. See, you can see here. So 2015, 14, and this, whichever you want, you can select it. You can move the cursor also. So suppose from 2011, I want to move till here. I have to see this month only, one month. Now what is happening? Only this data is changing. I don't want month wise, so I'll have this drop down. I have here drop down. Instead of month, I'll take here as year. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can pick this data. So if you clear this, you will get this entire sales report. So 2 periods data have taken. Okay, one is central, this is region wise, and this is a date wise. And here you have a designs also. To change the designs, you can choose whatever the color you want. According to that, you can change it however you need it. Okay, now we will start creating a chart one by one, how we need it and how we are going to arrange this. Okay, so first thing, this slicer, it is having one below the other. I don't want one below the other. Instead, I wanted to arrange this one after the other. So what I'll do, I'll click on the slicer. I got the slicer tab. You have a column option. I'll increase to three columns. Now I need in a same level, same height and width. So what I will do, this is very top, right? So I'll increase the height. If you want to increase the width, this also you can do. Then here also, if you want to reduce it, you can reduce this. So I've taken like this. Okay, both we have increased. So timeline also, if you want to increase the height and width, you can increase. If not, you can reduce it. This is enough for me. So both are in the same level. Okay, I'll show you this what I'm doing. So I just made the alignment in the same place, same location. Okay, this is first step. First step, I'm arranging the requirement of space. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll drag this below this all the table. I'll bring it. I'll keep it here. Okay, so both the datas I've arranged here. Now next step, what I have to do is I'll create a chart. Okay, I'll create a chart. First one, I'll select insert recommended chart. Then I'll go for pie chart and I'll choose your donut chart. This is done. Okay, I'll click on this OK. First step, click on the first chart, go for insert, choose the recommended chart. I'm doing this again. Okay, I'll place my cursor in the first table what I've inserted. Go to insert tab, recommended chart, go for pie chart, select here as donut chart, click on this OK. You will get it like this. And here I'm changing the title, saying that as segment. That's all, enough. Now I don't want the segment's name and all. So if you click on this, see, you can see this plus mark. I'll remove this legends. I don't want legends. Now how will I know how much sales has happened? You have a data labels. I'll take here as data call out. You can move this outside. If you want to keep it inside also, you can keep it. It is all up to you. How you want to move, like that you can move. If you want to keep it inside, you can keep it inside. If you are moving outside, you can move outside also. Based on your requirement, you can plan. Okay, so now I don't want this three colors. What I did, I've inserted a chart, went to this plus mark, removed a legends. From this, I've chosen here as data call out. This I've done. So I got this percentage wise. If I don't want this three colors, I need a different colors. You have this paint option. You can choose how you want your chart to be displayed. This is your choice. You can pick from this. The same thing you will get it in a design also. You can pick from here also. Or you have an option here, quick layout. See it? See this, how it is displaying? In this, which is your choice, that you can pick. I'll go with the first one or second one or third one. You can pick the whatever you want. I'm taking here the first one. So first one is enough for me. And I don't want these three colors. If I need to change, I'll change this to colorful palette 2. Colorful palette 2. See here itself, in a design I'm doing quick layouts, I've selected one. Changing of colors, I'm taking the second one, colorful palette 2. This is done. Okay, and I'll close this. So this is what I needed. If you need to reduce the size of the chart, you can reduce the size of a chart also. Your choice it is. And see, inside this also you can click on this chart. Okay, and you can increase the size of this also if at all you want. I've just adjusted based on my requirement. If you want to adjust it, you can adjust it based on your requirement. Okay, I've just made like this. This is enough. So I have done this. Okay, so this also field name. I'll increase this. Home office. I'll increase this. Then I'll go for this corporate. I'll increase this. This is enough. This is how I need it. So I've selected. Now, this also, I will bring this to the bottom. I'll take this chart, arrange it here below this. Okay, next one. I'll click on the second chart, again insert recommended chart. I'll go for pie chart. I'll take a donut chart and then I'll click on this. Okay, I'll bring this down. I'll make the changes for as per the first one itself. I'll click on this, go to home, format painter, apply on this, done. It's not changing the color. So again, I'll click on this plus, remove the legends, take the data callouts. Okay, I'm taking here also the data callout values.
Can you repeat the data call out part?
Okay, go to this plus mark. If you click on this chart, you will get this values, data callouts. Remove the legends, click on this data callout. Okay, here data labels, the second option, arrow mark, data callout. Okay, this option you have to take it. Then how you want to adjust and show it, that is according to your requirement. You can change it. I'm just showing you based on the values what I have. Okay, and again I'm choosing the design, quick layouts. Let me take here the first one itself. And then this one I'll take here as category. I'll rename this as category. Category. Then I'll reduce the size. Okay, I made some adjustment. So how you want to adjust it, you can adjust that. So second table also have taken. Same thing you have to repeat for the third chart also. Okay, insert recommended chart. I'll finish this and I'll give you a time also. 5. I'm taking donut. I'll click on this. Okay, I got this. Quick layouts, I'll take it as 1. Then change of colors, I'll take colorful palette 2. Then here plus, go for the data labels, take it as data callout. I'll pull this values outside so that you can see all of it in the same screen. Okay, this is the thing. And here I'm taking here as, this is based on supply, the or shipment mode. Okay, so let me give here as shipment mode itself. Shipment mode. Then I'll reduce the size. Let me go to chart. I'll increase the size of a chart. Title, I'll pull this in the top. Okay, this is done. I'll just bring this chart also to the bottom. I'm arranging this one below the other so that it will look like a proper dashboard when I built it. So I've arranged like this. So this one, I'll just pull it here. Then I'll pull it like this. Let me keep it here. I'll make some adjustment of size. So you can do this. I'm just adjusting the size, that's all. Okay, do this 3 so that I'll proceed with the next one. Am I not audible? Am I not audible? Okay. I'm sending this. Meena. Hmm. Have you all done it?
How can I make the slicer horizontal?
Okay, you just go for the slicer tab. You will get the slicer tab. Make this column as 3. 1, 2, 3. I've increased this to 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me do the next two charts also so that it will be easy for you to refer in a final. So again, what I'll do, I'll go for the third chart. I'll go for insert recommended chart. So this is a chart it is displaying. In this, if you choose to some other charts also, it is fine. Whichever you want, you can pick in that. So I'm choosing this stacked column chart. I'll click on this OK. In this, you have a designs also to pick. Quick layouts 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, then a 6. Let me use a quick layout 1. I'll click on this plus first. Change here, remove the legends. This I will do. Grid lines I don't want. I'll remove this. Then axis I don't want. I'll remove that also. Let the chart title be. I'll rename here. Rename this as segment, or it is subcategory. Subcategory. And I also need to know which are the colors what it is. So plus you will be having here as legends. I'll take a legends. I don't want the legends here, so I'll take this in the top. In the top. So I'm taking the heading here, subcategory, and this legends here. Now I have this headings. So I'll increase the size of my chart. How much ever you want, you can increase it. Now this chart, I'll bring it down. I'm placing here. Now I'll go to this colorful palettes. I'll use a second chart itself so that every chart will look like a same coloring option. If you want to change it, you can change it, but I just want to use the same coloring combination. So I'm using this. Then second chart also, this last one with the countries, insert, pivot table. Okay, I'm just going for this charts. Here, I'll take it as line chart. You can see this line chart. Okay, so I'll click on this OK. Now I have this plus you have all these options to change. I don't want the grid lines. I don't want the legends. I have a axis, but I still feel like making some changes. So what we will do, we will go for this change chart type. Okay, so I'll go for this combo option, the last one. In this, sum of sales is a column and profit is this one, line chart. This is enough for me. I'll take like this itself. I'll click on this OK. Okay, like this is what I wanted, so I'm taking this. Let me pull this down. I've arranged like this. Colorful palettes, I'm changing this. And if I don't want to see this country's name, I'll remove this country's name also. I've done. So sales and profit you have like this. You still want to increase the size of this, you can increase and see. Now this is the charts which I have arranged it in a proper way. Let me minimize the screen and show you. This is how I have it. Okay, control F1 to hide the ribbons. This is how I have. Now see, look at this. I'll click on the central, north, south, or even I'll clear this. Suppose I'm taking the filters based on 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now you can see all the charts changing. Do you see all the charts changing?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So see the percentages also. So it is only changing with this. So I'll click on this timeline. Timeline we will go report connection. We have not connected this timeline. So I'll connect this also. I'll click on this OK. Now see here 13, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All the charts will change. Removing of filters. Can see with the central, north and south. This is also changing. I can remove the filters. Now this is a proper chart which I have created. If you want, you can arrange it according to your requirement. How far or how bigger you want it, you can arrange it. So I've done like this. Okay. So let me place it like this so that you can see all it in one place. Okay. I'll take like this. Let me expand it. Everything is arranged. Now all the data is one and the same. Okay, how much space you want to give, you can give it and arrange it according to that. Now my next requirement is this has to look properly like a dashboard. So what I'll do, I'll go to insert, take a shape. I'll take this rounded rectangle and I will draw on this. Okay, I'll reduce this roundness somewhat, but I cannot see all the charts which is behind. So go for shape format. Okay, send backward. As many times you will click on the send backward, it will go for this. And I want to change the color of the shape. Whichever the color of the shape you want to give, that you can give. I'll make this as gray color or light blue. Okay, let me go here, shape fill. I'll choose a dark blue color. So this is how it is looking like. But if I move the shape here and there, what happens? See, I can move the shape, I can move the charts. So everything will collapse, right? So what I will do, you have to hold a control, click on all the shapes, charts, whatever you have inserted, right? Whatever you have inserted, click on that, select everything. Go to the shape format. You have an option as group. Now all these are the set of one image. All these are set of one image. So even if I move this, what happens? All this is one shape. See, central, north, south, or even if I remove the filters, 2012, 13, 14, 15, 11. So all the data will change based on my changes what I'm applying. I'll remove the filters also. So coloring, you can choose your own colors. How I have done, you can try this as per the steps. It is not compulsory that you have to use these shapes only, this charts only. Just to make it attractive, I've used the same color combination and I have done this. If you want to change the coloring, anything you can do it. Okay. Any doubts in this part which we have done in a dashboard creation?
Ma'am, how do I decrease the size of the ship date timeline
Which ship date, ma? This one? This
on
one?
the timeline?
Timeline. Okay, just select the timeline, go for this height and width. You can make the changes with the height and width,
Ma'am, but
or
won't that
you have
fluctuate?
pointers also. You can reduce or decrease also, you can do. You have this option.
Watch either end.
You can select here year, quarter, month, days, whichever you want. You can pick that. Then after picking that, what I did is I went to timeline. So see here, you can increase or you can also even decrease the height and width of the slicers or timeline what you have inserted. Clear?
Got it, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Any other doubts? Anybody has a doubt? So I'll share this file tomorrow, and I may also share you some of the other files which we will be working on a Tableau from tomorrow. So I'm starting Tableau in the next class, that is tomorrow. So what files I needed for the classes, I'll prepare that and I'll share it to you on a WhatsApp group. Download it, keep it ready. Okay, so that you will not have a trouble when we are working it. Fine. Okay, I'll be sharing the Excel file which I have worked with till today, and this dashboard file also I'll share you, plus the next class working file also I'll share you tomorrow. You keep it download ready for the class so that we will work according to step by step. Fine then. So since you people has no doubts, that's all for today. See you in tomorrow's class. Bye everyone, take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes ma. Bye ma.